100 winner. Now we go green. Jack Harvey pops out to have a little look at the champion. Alex Palou running 4 wide down the front stretch. Ryan Hunter-Reay has the lead. Di Francesco goes to put the move on his own teammate Rahal, who drops to third, and then comes Jack Harvey. Ed Carpenter and Malukas gets up on the inside as Palou gets squeezed and Palou drops back.
How did we get through that? That was some heads-up driving from Palou on back. We got a spinner. Kyle Larson.
No, Larson hits Simpson.
I think Stingray Robb may have been caught up in that as well.
It is game over for Larson, and that is the double. Done and dusted.
1,100 miles will not be completed by Kyle Larson today, unfortunately. That was a very manic restart. Ed Carpenter slid up wide into the path of Palou. Palou had to get on the brakes, slow it down. You see Kyffin Simpson in the wall in the number 8 machine. AMR safety team on the scene. You see a thumbs up coming out of the cockpit.
And that's good to see.
I thought we hit
for Simpson. Oh, there's someone else.
I think that's Stingray Robb.
That is Stingray. You're right.
Ooh.
That is Stingray Robb, who has gone into the tire barrier on the left-hand side of the track. Not often you see a driver end up down there.
Safety team helping as Stingray Robb looks to be climbing out under his own power. AMR safety team dispatched in multiple locations here for Larson and Simpson. So out climbs Kyffin Simpson. There goes Stingray Robb. That's a great sign. But boy, guys, dramatic. These restarts, you know, one of the issues, James, is I think the leader's speed has been very slow on these restarts. Everybody's getting pretty bunched up in the back.
Great to see the AMR IndyCar safety team on the scene as fast as they have been, not just this month of May, but everywhere we go and everywhere we race.
Best in the business, no doubt about it. It gives every driver an extra sense of comfort strapping into one of these Indy cars, knowing that that team is with them, not just here at the Speedway, but at all 17 races in the IndyCar series. And there's Kyle Larson. He was so looking forward to being the next guy to complete all 1,100 miles. Our Tony Stewart, the only one that's done it.
So let's take a look at this from the outside. There goes Larson to the bottom. A little wiggle, and it just goes.
He just lost it in the short chute on the entrance to 2, and Kyffin Simpson almost got around.
Stingray Robb did avoid contact, but got up in the gray, cranked the wall. That would have been the suspension. Then you see the car just pitch left. Nothing the driver could do at that point along for the ride.
Let's look again here at real speed.
Larson at the bottom, now to the top.
Stingray Robb just broke the right rear toe link, and at that point, he's a passenger, as we'll take a look from Kyle Larson on board.
Oh, he downshifted.
Oh, no.
Third gear, you're at the top of third gear. That was a downshift he did not need.
Downshift just adds the torque to the rear tires. On board with Marcus Ericsson, having to avoid it. You see the car spinning. It's so hard to know which way to go in that moment. He kind of just held steady. Didn't make anything, no sudden moves. Here's on board with Stingray Robb now, outside of Larson on the restart, down the front straight. But Larson's going to have that massive toe to his left. Stingray kind of out on his own. That's the 66, I believe, of Armstrong on the outside.
Oh, Larson fires it right back in. And now watch this. Larson's going to slow up and then grab that fateful downshift that kicks him sideways.
Oh, and it looks almost like he reacted to Larson spinning alongside him, tried to give him just a little inch or two more.
Oh, you rarely see cars get down into that wall. That's a hard impact, even though it's a relatively slow pace for an Indy car.
It was just in his peripheral vision, as though he just saw Larson coming towards the side of his car in the rear view mirrors and just reacted to that, and that inch or two movement to the right at that speed, up and into the wall.